been since I saw thee on Ilkla, Moor, Baht. Where hast thou been since I saw thee? Where hast thou been since I saw thee on Ilkla, Moor, Baht?
Now, as you can see, I'm sharing this field with a bunch of heifers, which may get nosy and follow me, but I doubt it. Where I'm heading for, initially, is straight in front of us. This area, this field, is the Deverel Barrow cemetery complex. I've had to record a voiceover because the wind noise is just making speech inaudible. So we've arrived up at the Barrow. To be honest, there's not much to see. When it were first created, before it were excavated, it was 16.5 metres wide and over 4 metres tall. And because it was constructed from chalk, it would have been brilliant wide. After it were excavated, it were excavated down to the original soil level, and nothing was left apart from a few of the original sarsen stones. In 1824, William Augustus Miles, at the invitation of the local landowner, Mr. Pleidel, excavated the Deverel Barrow cemetery complex. About 8 barrows, I think, in total, but Deverel Barrow were by far the biggest. So they dug it down to the original Bronze Age soil level, the Barrow being dated between 1700 and 1400 BC, according to the pottery. That's more or less just after the Beaker folk died out. The pottery that were found in this barrow, the barrows around, and over at Rimbury Urn Complex above Weymouth, were quite distinctive in style. Not like the Beaker pottery. So archaeologists decided it were a distinctive culture in the area, that had formed in the area, which they named the Deverel Rimbury culture. When they excavated this barrow, they took it down to the original soil level and found a semicircle of sarsen stones, low sarsen stones, and one big sarsen in the centre, next to which were assumed were the primary burial, the person that the barrow would have been dug for, in a big urn pot. Quite a distinctive style of pottery. Globular vessels with fluted or channelled decoration or scratch lines, along with squat thick-walled bucket urns with cordon decoration and fingerprint marks on the rims. I've included a few sort of sketches made at the time because Mr. Miles wrote a book about the excavation, of which I've got a copy. So I've included some of his original drawings from the excavation. Like I said, it was originally Middle Bronze Age, BC 1700, 1400. It wasn't just used for one burial, one cremation. Under each of the sarsen stones, they found another cremation, and then in the middle of a semicircle, surrounding the primary cremation, was 4 more urns containing cremations, and also around were, I assume, some low-grade cremations, not in urns. Now later on, late Bronze Age, about 1250 BC, it were used again. Another 20 cremations were buried there in the Deverel Rimbury pots again, but this time in pits dug into the barrow and covered by a slab of stone. There were a fair number of people buried in that barrow over quite a period. Because they'd virtually destroyed the barrow, although it was of significance, the local landowner, Mr. Pleidel, of Watcombe House at Winsborough Whitechurch, had a wall built around what was the original barrow and erected a slab, stone slab, with an inscription on saying what the excavation had been, what it were all about. That's since disappeared. It disintegrated quite a few years ago. It's split. All there's left now is, as you can see, a few random sarsens laying about and one big sarsen poking up. In June 1828, the Salisbury and Winchester Journal wrote an article about the excavation. What they wrote was a notable antiquity of the Druids on Deverel Down, which is only a short distance from the Turnpike Road. Mr. Plydell has had a wall about 4 to 6 yards in circumference built around this ancient consecrated spot, within which are 25 stones from 1.5 to 2500 weight, now laid in the same plan of iconography as when the Druids' antimensium, instead of an altar, it says in brackets, of earth, was spread over the sacred spot. Here the Druids met as judges and arbiters for the public, took cognizance of murders, inheritances and boundaries, and decreed rewards and punishments. When I was walking by there first time, I actually found a Neolithic axe, nothing to do with the barrow at all, but it were virtually hard against the wall that had been created by Plydell, dated, 4000 to 3000 BC. It's on the Portable Antiquities scheme, if you want to look at it, DOR-019D5B.
See, they're all having a nosy. Nobody's coming to bother me, so never be worried by them. They are bullocks. Never be worried by them, because they're not going to hurt you. Hello. If you walk towards them, they'll probably run away. Hello. Have you come looking? Have you come nosing to see what I'm doing? I'm going back to the car now. Yeah. You daft things. I'm not going to hurt you. You're nosy. You are. You're nosy. I feel like Pied Piper. I do. I feel like Pied Piper with you all following me. Yeah. Am I that interesting? I don't know. Is this your entertainment for the day? Eh? Watching me walking around? Have you been that bored? You thought you'd play with me? What's up? What's up? Oh, you're brave. Yeah. Well, almost brave. Right, I'm going now. I'm going. Bye. Bye-bye.